Hi, everyone. I am here with Stephanie DiBiase, our Forms Committee Chair. And the Board of Directors recently approved a brand new addendum called the Seller's Suitable Housing Contingency Addendum. Now, this form is available on our website already under our form section. It's available on all of our platforms, including Dotloop, SkySlope, Glide, Zip Forms, DocuSign, and all of them. But let's go ahead and get right into it, Stephanie, and you can explain to everybody what this form means and who it's for.
So this form was created, as you're seeing in the MLS, where it says contingent upon the seller finding suitable housing. The form is created to help identify the terms of that. So we'll take a quick second and we'll go through the form. So it's upon an accepted contract, the seller would then provide this to the buyer and they would agree to these terms together. Section 1 kind of clarifies what the dates are. The suitable housing contingency date, with time being of the essence. So there's two different ways this can go. Prior to that date, a seller can terminate this agreement. The reason for that would be we can't force someone to sell their house if they can't find another house. Or the seller may waive the contingency date and decide to move into, say, an apartment or something like that and find other terms of housing. So the date is not the be all end all for the seller to move on. The second section addresses the terms of the contract with regards to, are they going to perform inspections right away? Will they wait until the seller has found suitable housing? Will the appraisal date change? Will the inspection dates change? Will the mortgage commitment date change? This is very clearly outlined in section 2 of this form. So we really think that the addendum will be a great help in those contracts where it's suitable housing, sort of like a reverse Hubbard, but this is for the seller.
Right. So in other words, it's not for every single transaction. It's only when the seller does want to sell, but they need time to find something else. And there's a buyer that's actually willing to wait because there's no provision in it for a buyer to get out of this, right?
Absolutely. The buyer cannot get out of this form based on, it prevents them from going to look for another house, basically. It protects the seller in being given the time that they need to find a suitable house to move on to.
Now, what happens if they don't find it in that time, but the parties still want to, hold it off the market?
They can extend it using a addendum to the purchase and sale agreement, which was another form we recently created. It's a general addendum.
Okay. I think that's pretty clear. It's
if anybody has any questions, you can feel free to reach out to Susie or myself. I'm the Forms Committee Chair, and I hope that you'll use this form as it was intended, and I hope it helps you out a lot.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.